I was born in Korea, came to the States at the age of 2, lived in Detroit while my dad studied at Wayne State U. My parents started a clothing business, in the Great D, to make a living while my dad pursued his Doctor of Philosophy. Then my family moved out to the White Burbs when I was 7. I attended public schools all my life where I pledged allegiance to the flag before each day's lesson. Kyosin? My teachers take attendance. I raise my hand and say, I go by Catherine. I was a good kid, overprotected, but still stayed out of trouble, was obedient, and got good grades. I went to church and participated in the extracurriculars, worked to make money on the side, and got myself into a good university. College was when it became clear to me I was being labeled an alien. Me? That can't be. I grew up in Michigan all my life, and yet I was being invited to an orientation for international students? College was when it became clear to me I was an other. Due to policies and laws, getting resources and opportunities were tougher. I had to pay 3 times the in-state tuition, and it didn't matter that my parents paid taxes and were law-abiding citizens. If I wanted to work, it had to be on campus. I had to be employed by the university, 20 hours max, or be jobless. At the end, I couldn't attend the University of Michigan for all 4 years. I had to make adjustments to my college plan. It brought on incredible stress and countless tears. Still, I made it work. Then I turned 21, and the law said I was fully grown. I couldn't rely on my parents' visa status anymore. I became completely on my own. After graduating from UMich, I couldn't just sell coffee and tea. No. In order to stay in the States, I had to find a job related to my degree. I was allowed 1 year to work in this country under an International Student Work Program, in short known as OPT. As that 1 year came to an end, I fell into a deep depression. I had to find a job that would sponsor me, or I was headed toward deportation. Wait, what? Deportation? You want to send me back? To the country of my birth so foreign to me? This option is whack. What did I ever do to deserve any of this? I can't just stay in the country I grew up in. Does that make any sense? I was one of the lucky ones who got sponsored and could stay longer. But my job became my lifeline. So even if I didn't like it, quitting wasn't the answer. Hi, my name is Kyosin Kang. I started introducing myself to others. I decided to finally go by my legal name when I realized I wanted to be an actor. In Chinese, Kyo means teacher, and Shin means faith. My given name always meant a lot to me. From my grandfather, now I embrace. Like all good things, my work visa was coming to an end. I had to leave the country for a year before I could come back and get sponsored again. Screw that. The person I loved was a United States citizen. After some years of dating, we decided to marry, but that wasn't the end of the story. There's still more paperwork to fill out and so many fees to be paid for fingerprinting, interviews, tests, and if all goes well, an oath of allegiance to be made. I'm an all-American Asian, even if the law doesn't state it so. You label me an alien, an immigrant, but your ancestors were too, you know? Paperwork shouldn't define whether a person is an American or not. If you make this country a better place, you should be able to stay in this melting pot. I'm an all-American Asian, even if my papers don't state it so. The United States is my home, and I will do everything I can to stay before you make me let go. Thank you.